Joseph during these days for a special intention. And today, when we are praying for a special intention, we will pray for the intention of those suffering from cancers and ask Saint Joseph's intercession in a very special way after this for those who are suffering from cancer and praying for their healing. Saint Joseph is known as the last of the patriarchs. In the scriptures, you have the closed idea of the patriarchs, that is basically Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. And then you have also an elaborate idea of the patriarchs. And then you have other patriarchs who are known. But in a closed definition, the patriarchs are those who are foundational. They are the ones from where God intervened and from there started something new. So they led the people of Israel. They led the people towards God's will and God's ways. And that is why they would be known as the patriarchs. And so Joseph is called as the final patriarch. Why? Because he's the one who led. And that was important. That's what we see right through the Gospels as well. He led the people of God through his beloved, through Jesus, his foster son. And that was an important leading because that was his responsibility, a responsibility that was given by God way beyond any other human person was called, except the Blessed Mother. And so his role as a patriarch is foreshadowed. There's a foreshadowing, there's a prefiguration of Joseph that is very popularly connected to Joseph of Egypt, that is the son of Jacob. And that is why it's interestingly known that Saint Joseph's father was called Jacob, and Joseph of Egypt of the Old Testament's father was Jacob as well. So there's always a prefiguration of Joseph, and there are multiple reasons why Joseph of the Old Testament is prefigured. Saint Joseph is prefigured in the Joseph of the Old Testament. But apart from the popular prefiguration of Joseph, there's not only a prefiguration in Joseph of Egypt of the Old Testament, but in all the patriarchs, you see this prefiguration of Saint Joseph. You see it in Abraham, when there is the call that Abraham has and is given by God to leave his country and to